Deez Nutz.
Welcome back to Deez Nutz, where we're in week 2 of the NFL Gayoffs. And if you remember last week, we won 21-13 against the New England Patriots, where Deez Nutz had a monster game on the ground, going for 3 rushing touchdowns. Deez Nutz is looking thicker than a Snicker.
What?
Which is going to be much needed going against Ryan Tannehill and the Tennessee Titans in this week's playoff game. Daddy Tannehill actually killed it last week against the Colts in the playoffs, going for 255 yards and 2 touchdowns. We're going to have to try and slow him down. On the flip side, though, Deez Nutz only threw for 173 yards and 0 touchdowns last week. If we want to win this game, Deez Nutz is going to have to jack off down the field a lot better. Deez Nutz is taking his usual pregame dick pics, which means it's time to get into the game. On the road for this playoff game in Nashville, Tennessee, which means Deez Nutz and the New York Jets are going to have to flex their nuts extra tight in order to walk out with a W on this one on the road to the Super Bowl. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen, playoff game number 2. Let's see what it do. 1st and 10. Let's see what's happening. Play action. Deez Nutz deep in the pocket. How you gonna stop it? Finds old reliable Jamison Crowder, and he brings the ball past midfield, and we're getting this game started off hot. Let's go. 1st and 10, same possession. Find Jamison Crowder again on a slant route, getting another first down. Handing the ball to Le'Veon Bell, this time up the middle. Great gain of about 7 or 8 right there, starting off strong. Oh no, we're on a 3rd and 3 now though. We gotta try and pick this up. Dang it! Gonna have to settle for a field goal on this first drive of the game, but that's okay. We'll go up 3-0. At least I thought we were gonna start up 3-0. Our kicker misses the field goal and they go down and score a touchdown, so we're down 7-0. Now Deez Nutz is gonna have to put the team on his back here. He's running, taking off, and he gets near the outside and fumbles the ball, but it goes out of bounds. Great scatter right there for Deez Nutz. 1st and 10 once again, dropping back in the pocket. We find Jamison Crowder on his patented slant route. Brings us to about the 40-yard line. The offense is really clicking so far. We just got to capitalize with points. 2nd and 8 now. 25 seconds to go in the first quarter. Let's see what's happening here. We throw it over the middle, and no! That's going to be an interception. Deez Nutz throws his first interception of the game, 2nd of the playoffs. Oh, my goodness. Tried to fit it in that hole, but that hole was too tight for even Deez Nutz.
That's what she said.
Luckily, though, our defense gets a stop and keeps it at a 1-possession game. We're going to go play action again with Deez Nutz, and he's rolling out left this time, cuts it back up the middle of the field, and he's got room to run. Tons of green grass ahead, gets it down to the 40-yard line. Let's go. Deez Nutz is cooking. 2nd and long here. We're in the second quarter now, and oh no, Deez Nutz barely gets that one away. It's bringing up a 3rd and long right here. Man, we have just been not been able to get anything going on offense, and if we do, we shoot ourselves in the foot. But Deez Nutz connects that one right there, but it's going to be short, bringing up a 4th down, which means it's time for the Deez Nutz special, and he's able to fall forward and get the first down. The chains reset, but we have another 3rd down situation, and we find Le'Veon Bell up the seam in the middle right there, and he's able to take it down near the red zone. Let's go. We're in scoring position for the first time today. 2nd and 7, 2.5 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Deez Nutz deep in the pocket. How you gonna stop it? Finds Jamison Crowder, and he skips his way into the end zone, tying this one up 7-7. Let's go. The New York Jets have came to play. We're coming back on the revenge tour, trying to get to the Super Bowl and win one for Deez Nutz and the New York Jets. 7-7. Let's go. Our defense causes a turnover, giving our offense the ball back at midfield. Deez Nutz rolling out right, booty hole looking tight. We're just going to chuck this one up, and it's completed. Kevin Ferguson does a great job of coming back to the ball. Gets the ball down to the 1-yard line. What a throw, what a catch. We're in scoring position right here before halftime, and you know what's going on. Winding the time down, but we're on the 1-yard line, so it's time for another Deez Nutz special, and this time it's for a touchdown, giving us the lead with barely over 10 seconds to go in the first half. He's going to jump up in the stands, but the away crowd is not having it, telling him to get his stink ass nuts away from them, but nonetheless we take the lead going into halftime 14-7. No halftime show today, as I'm giving it to you guys raw. We're getting right into the second half here, and Deez Nutz deep in the pocket. Oh no, he's sacked. Deez Nutz is used to taking huge sacks though, but it's 2nd down and long now. 2nd and 18 now after that huge sack. Let's see what's happening. Deez Nutz deep in the pocket. He's throwing the ball, and oh no, that's batted down. Going to bring up a huge 3rd down. 3rd and 18, deep in the pocket. How are you going to stop it? Deez Nutz throws an absolute piss missile, and that's going to be caught by Big Play Zay along the sideline. Huge way to keep the sticks moving right there, and the fans of the Tennessee Titans are hating it as they are pissed off, waving their arms. 1st and 10 once again. Deez Nutz rolling out right, booty hole looking tight. He's going to tuck this one again, and they need to put a QB spy on him because Deez Nutz is absolutely railing this defense on the ground. First and 10, again we throw it to Kevin Ferguson and we find the rookie. He's had an absolutely huge game bringing the ball down to the 2-yard line. This time he spikes it, and Deez Nutz has been throwing the ball with extreme accuracy ever since that interception earlier in the game, showing that mental toughness and fortitude. First and goal from the 2-yard line here. We're going to go play action. They think we're going to run the Deez Nutz special, but you'd be mistaken, and that's going to be a touchdown in the back of the end zone to Jamison Crowder. Oh, reliable. They can't stop us right now. We're going to go up 21-7. Still 21-7 as our defense gets another stop. We're stringing stops together now. We're going to hand the ball to Le'Veon Bell right here. He's got room to run and brings the ball up near midfield. What a run right there. That was a gaping hole.
You gonna make me act up.
2nd and 9 to be sublime. Deez Nutz deep in the pocket, dropping a dime, and let's go. We have time to absolutely wind down this time on this drive, baby. 3rd and 4 in the same drive now with a little over a minute to go in the 3rd quarter. We got Le'Veon Bell on the Texas right there. He's open, and we find him. He's going to bring this one down inside the red zone. Let's go, and that is going to bring us into the 4th quarter now where we have another 3rd down, but this time it's 3rd and 10. Let's see what's happening. Deez Nutz rolling out right. Budio looking tight. Can he make a man miss? No, he can't. He's going to get sacked, brought down around the 16-yard line. We're going to have to settle for a field goal. The field goal is up and good, and our defense gets a turnover on downs as they were forced to go for it to try and get back in this game. We're just taking a knee. That's going to bring this one to an end, and we win this game 24-7. We pretty much dominated every aspect of this game. Had a little bit of a scare in the beginning as Deez Nutz threw the interception, but we're sending the Titans home with a fat-ass L. And most importantly, we're moving on to the next round of the playoffs. Deez Nutz really stepped up his game, going 15 for 26, 309 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Also had that 1 rushing touchdown on the day. But man, really our whole offense got involved. Just an absolutely great way to go into the conference championship. Nuts effective versus Titans. Sounds like some sort of Viagra commercial. Thoroughly mediocre performance from Deez Nutz. Sounds like a you problem, Jonathan Coachman. That's all I got for this episode, though, guys. Be sure to tune in next episode when we try and go for another amazing win against our rivals, the Kansas City Chiefs, and Patrick Mahomes in the conference championship game. That one is going to be an absolute slobber knocker in the words of the famous Jim Ross. But thank you guys so much for stopping by and checking out this video. If you did enjoy it, be sure to hit that subscribe and like button. Thank you guys so much for stopping by, and I'm the coming attraction.